Hello, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is your time, it is always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. Hello, my name is Joe, and welcome back to Trade Intuition, where we show you how to successfully trade without all the boring, complicated terms, pattern memorization. There are no abandoned baby candlestick patterns and, you know, one, two, threes and ABCs. Now, if you use that stuff and it works great, I'll be Tony the Tiger for you. Great. But if you're having problems, if you're having issues with chart setups, with too many charts being posted, I will show you how to find them yourself to where you're not relying on somebody to show them for you. Now, we have a lot of charts I want to go over. This is going to be a rapid fire session. We're going to go over charts that we previously did rapid fire on just to kind of check on them really fast. And then last night I was on Jenna X's live stream. We're going to go over some of those charts as well. See if they've gone up, see if they've gone down, if we've gotten stopped out, so on and so forth. So once again, as always, if you have a coin that you would like for me to do on a rapid fire, you let me know. Now, if it's time to make this money, I want to see ones in the chat. I want to see ones in the chat. And if you hit a one already, hit it again. I want to see ones in the chat, guys, because for me, it's always that time. Some people say it's, 5 o'clock somewhere. Or for me, it's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. Let's go. I want to see ones in the chat. Of course, always definitely smash the like on the way in. And let's get started. Let's get started. First off, let's look at Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin doing? So Bitcoin on the 4-hour chart. I did post this earlier. Good Lord. So I had some Bitcoin and I saw it coming up to this level. I said, okay, well, it might come down. It might come down. So let me sell off some of my Bitcoin holding. And sure enough, I sold it. It started coming down a little bit. Oh, good. I made a great choice. However, I still kept some in because I know about FOMO. The FOMO is real. And I'm glad I kept some in. So we do have two scenarios, always a plan A, plan B. We never know what's going to happen. If the price action does come up here, this is our resistance level right at 68.9. And it could come down, possibly find support right at 65.5, then come up and break through this level because the bulls are strong. There are so many bulls out right now, which is good. That's great for crypto because all that means is all the altcoins should hopefully continue going up as long as Bitcoin dominance goes down. Bitcoin dominance, it is the dominance Bitcoin has over the entire market. When that goes down and Bitcoin goes up, it is altcoin season. Get ready, pack your bags, because we're going to the moon, guys. We are going to the moon. For this, we have this scenario, moon mission. Then we also have another scenario. We have this scenario in white. For the white one, this says that if it does come down, more than likely find support here, right at the same level we mentioned, come up, go around this level. I was thinking that maybe this might be a pivot, but this will only go where the pivot goes. So if it comes up and it starts coming down, well, then this is where the pivot would change. So that just says that it might come down here, come up to the area of the previous pivot before possibly it goes down, breaks through this level because everybody now is turning to bears. Oh, it's going to 3,000. So let me sell everything, which it will never get 3,000 again, in my opinion. Then it might come down here to this white zone. This is our support zone. Look at all this support that it had in this area. If it does come down here, hopefully it'll bounce at right around 63. We can call it 63. And then if it comes up to this resistance area at 65.5, possibly come back down. This time, maybe break it. And then now we're in this zone again. So it could go just sideways for here, just kind of get boring again before it gets really exciting, or possibly continues down. Long time ago, back in December, based off of what we saw, the previous price action, and this is why it's super important. You have to, whenever I'm trading and giving you my thought process, it's at the time of the thought process. It's whenever, let's go to the daily, and where's December? December's right here. So I was thinking because this resistance started coming down, okay, good. We're going to go down. We're going to go down to 31. All this is support resistance. Nobody knows. And I know I say that maybe too many times, but nobody knows what's going to happen until after the fact. After the fact, that's when all the other YouTubers, oh, look at this, and look at the RSI, and look at the MACD, and look at the double top and the double bottom. It doesn't matter. It only creates that after the fact. But while you're in the trade, it could print something else. But they don't tell you that. That's the secret of their success. They show you retro mentorship. And I don't know about you, but I used to eat it up. Here, it looked like it was going to come down, possibly to 31. We drew a Fib retracement, and inside the golden pocket was right at 31. It came down, came up, bearish retest. This is what they teach. It came down again, bearishly retested again. So now this is kind of showing strength that it could possibly go up, but again, it could go up or it could go down. If this went down, then they would say, look, guys, this was a bearish retest. This is a second confirmation of this one. This is why we went down. Follow me, do my course, blah, 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 $99 an hour, etc., etc. Then it breaks up, creates a higher high. So now this is bullish, and then create another higher high. Like, oh man, what's going on here? We had bearish, but now it's bullish. Then it comes down. Okay, look, guys, you see, because we're right at this resistance level, the 618, and this is why it came down. And if it would have come all the way over here, they look like geniuses. However, we trade as if we're actually in the trade at this moment. Came down, found support, coming up, broke this level of resistance, and then came back down. Then it broke out of again, and now moon mission. Moon mission. So the moral of the story is treat each level for its level. It'll maintain the support until it breaks it. Same thing with, it will continue to get rejected at a resistance level until it doesn't. So that is the moral of the story. If you do like that story, put some ones in the chat. Put some ones in the chat. I do appreciate that greatly. Now, let's go ahead and look at the market. For the market, we do, man, I could adjust this. For the market, we do see that Bitcoin is just booming. We saw that in the previous chart. And Bitcoin dominance, surprise, it is also booming. Now, what does this tell us? This tells us that more than likely, the altcoins should be taking a hit. I have a question for you. Is your coin taking a hit? Mine isn't, or rather mine aren't. Mine are doing very, very well. So this goes over the whole dominance. This is not the individual coin. So whenever I'm looking at the overall market, I understand that this is the overall picture. So if you're thinking about it like a globe, this shows you the information weather-wise. Well, in San Francisco, it's going to rain. However, for your particular coin, your house, on your street, it's sunny. This is just saying the overall market might do this or that. But as far as your actual coin, it could be doing the complete opposite. We do have total 3. This is on the daily. It's gone up quite a bit. Had a bit of a retrace, not too bad. We do have the dollar index. For this one, we do have to where this started coming down. It's finding support on this area. We need for this dollar index to break below and then get rejected on this. This is going to put the ES1 exclamation point, which is the stock market, to the moon. Continue putting Bitcoin to the moon, resulting in total 3, which excludes Bitcoin and Ethereum, all the altcoins to the moon. We need this to come down, find this as resistance, continue lower. Now, Ethereum versus Bitcoin. Ethereum is losing to Bitcoin. Bitcoin is outperforming Ethereum. Whenever you have a trading pair, this pair is battling this pair. So this is Bitcoin, this is Ethereum, and all this says is that Bitcoin is outperforming Ethereum. Now, Ethereum could be going up, and Bitcoin could be going up, but Bitcoin is still outperforming Ethereum, resulting in this pair losing. Moving on. All right, good stuff, guys. That was a really great market recap. Now, onto this is the YouTube rapid fire recap. First, we have Ethereum Classic. For Ethereum Classic, this would have been a really nice time to enter. We do have a stop loss right here, and we would have gotten stopped out if we entered here. We would have gotten stopped out, but we still have these levels. Very important. These levels do not change. Once you get stopped out, it breaks out again. The 4-hour candle closes above this area. You enter the trade again. And you can do that several times because these levels do not change. So right now, if you did get stopped out, you would have been stopped out roughly 7%. And now, since you got back in the trade, let's say you didn't get it at the absolute bottom. Let's say you got it around here. You would be up almost 6%. And it'll continue going up until it gets rejection and then come back down. You add to your entry and come up. So this one is doing really nice. We do have MYRO. MYRO on the 4-hour chart. We did say, of course, here we would have entered if we did it in this area. I'm not sure when we posted this. What I need to start doing is Alt V, and this creates when we actually saw it. So that's what I will start doing from here on out. See, for here, we were saying that it could possibly come down here, and let's see here. So we would have been stopped out. I got to double check on this. But anyway, this level right here is where the entry would be. Since we did say we did get stopped out, okay, we lost 20%. However, it's not 20% of our total investment. Whenever we're entering trades, this is always 33%, roughly a third on each entry. So that wouldn't be too bad. We break out again, 4-hour candle closes, we enter the trade right here, or we might want to wait till it breaks down here. Whichever way you want to do it. I just show you a plan, and it's up to you to determine based off of your risk management, risk tolerance, if you want to go with this plan or something else. If your plan doesn't work, well then maybe try this plan. Now, of course, it did break up, starting to come down. Same scenario. You can either have an entry down here to see if it comes down here, hopefully get support, or if the next candle breaks above this level, rinse, repeat. 4-hour candle has to close above this level for you to enter. And then, of course, here are targets. Next one is YouTube rapid fire for Doge. Doge on this one, we would have entered 25% just in case, it came down due to this pump. And sometimes all of our entries won't hit. So just to let you know, we did move up our stop loss. This was one of the coins I do remember. Yesterday, we moved up our stop loss, and it continues to go up. So let's do this again. Let's move up our stop loss. You're right here. So if you're in this trade because of the YouTube rapid fire, you are now up. Let's see here, roughly around. Of course, the all-time high so far is 33%. But right now, your stops are in profit 17%. Not too bad. Next one we have is XTZ. This was another one we did on YouTube. Here, we had our stop loss here. No, we actually moved up our stop loss. We had our 75% entry at this location. It just missed it. So not to worry. What we're going to do is we're going to move up our stop loss. And we're going to put our stop loss right in this area, giving us approximately 8%. And this will be now our stop loss. That is the recap for that one. Let's go to the next one. This is the market recap for XVG. This one we have not entered yet because it did not break above our level. Once it breaks above our level, this will be our stop loss and our targets. Next, we have 1,000 sats. On this one, we entered this trade. This one we might have been stopped out on. I'm not too sure. There's a lot of entries here. But if you are in this trade, hopefully you can move up your stop. No, I would leave my stop loss where it's at. So more than likely we entered right this area. And hopefully it does come back down, get a support bounce, and then we can add to our entry. This one, 13% gains, and for the stop loss, 4%. So here we do have Clear Network. So for Clear Network, we do see, let's see here. Do we enter this one? Do we put anything on this one? No, we didn't. Okay. So for this one, this would be a really nice time to enter with an additional entry. I would say right here, right around 10%. This would be adding to our entry. And So this would be an entry right now if we miss this one. And then for our stop loss, we would actually have our stop loss much lower. Our stop loss would be roughly around 17%. Now, you're not entering 100%. I must stress this. You are only entering possibly 50%, and then 50% here. And let's go ahead and put that here. 50% here. That way we have our notes. Very important to always put your notes on your chart. That way when you revisit it, you can always refer to your notes and see your thought process. And then, of course, this would be our stop loss. Next one we have is QTUM. QTUM we do have. This was given out on YouTube rapid fire. It has gone up significantly. It hit our first target, which is really great. Came all the way up to 50%, right around 50%. It is having a retrace, which is expected. Now, if it does come down, what we're looking for is possibly this area-ish before it continues coming up. But I would have another entry right here, just in case it does come all the way down, and possibly another entry right around here. Now, these entries are just lower entries in case, your first entry hit and all you got was a third. Now, this will happen sometimes, and this happens quite often, but this is very safe. You enter the trade, a third, it goes to the moon. It's your first target, comes back down, and these other entries didn't hit because it boomed. It just took off. But that's okay though, because what we are doing is we're reducing our risk, increasing our profits. Just imagine if you were to compound your gains daily, 10%, 5%, even 2%. You do that daily, consistently, you will have more money than you know what to do with. Now, what we can do is, let's say our lower entries don't hit. It breaks above this level. 4-hour candle has to close. We enter, comes up here to resistance, comes back down. 2 or 3 candles form as far as the 4-hour candles go. So roughly we're waiting about 12 hours. Starts coming up. We enter again. Once it breaks this level, previous high, we add to our entry. So once again, we enter here. We wait minimum 2 to 3 candles, about 12 hours. We enter again. Once it crosses this level, we enter again. Now, one thing that we would do is if we did enter in this area, this is showing that it has strength in the move. So we would get our stop loss and we would move it up. For the next one, we do have a SOL. We did give SOL out on YouTube rapid fire. We're still waiting. Patience is key. You must have patience. That is the most expensive lesson that I've learned in crypto. Without patience, you will lose a bunch of money. Next we have up is LOOM. LOOM, on this one, we have not entered yet. It needs to break. I don't believe we entered it. It needs to break this level. Let's go ahead and put an alert right here. Add alert. And this one, I'm just going to put a question mark for time's sake. But you can put, ready, question mark. Always have a question mark after the statement. Never leave it as a statement. If you put ready, that may subconsciously force your thought process to say, enter now. You must wait for the 4-hour candle to close. Once you enter the trade, same scenario, more than likely it'll come up. Always look to the left for the resistance levels. More than likely come back down, then come up. Same thing. Candle has to close. About 12 hours have to pass. Once it crosses this level, rinse, repeat. This is the easiest way to trade. I trade in the most simplistic form and very successful. But never take my word for it. Never trust me. Always verify. I'm not sure if the ones are working, guys, but I need to see ones in the chat. Also, please like the stream. Share it if you can. That would be great. Yesterday. Let's go over yesterday's YouTube rapid fire. We did this one yesterday. This is YouTube rapid fire from yesterday. ML. This is mint layer. We said this was our thought process. We needed to cross above this level. We are going to have an alert set right here. And for this one, I will put YouTube. That way I don't get confused with my other ones. And you can name it whatever you want with a question mark. This is saying for us to enter the trade. Now, if you were to enter right now, it is higher risk. Granted, we have a bottom. We have a bottom. We have a potential bottom. This is higher risk. Right now, we are showing that it's in this zone, and then we have a zone inside the zone. It would be much safer to enter here. That way, you reduce your risk, increase your profits. Because if you did enter here, chances are it may come down and we get stopped out 11%. The safest entry is, of course, to enter once it breaks this entire zone. And yes, you will miss out on 10, maybe even 20%, but that's quite all right. I showed this yesterday. I'm very proud of this. This is a recent update that I've done to the VIP spreadsheet. This shows you when I started doing the checks for the updates. I have added a start time here and a finish time here. So and everybody has access to this, all the VIP members. So they will see when I'm starting the updates. And as I go through each one, they will see them being updated. Also, the stop loss is being moved up. And then when I finish, I'll check this off, and then you'll see my finish time. I do this at least once a day. Most days, it's 2 to 3 times a day. This takes a lot of time to upkeep, but this is why I'm able to show the results that I show. Very important. Moving on. Next one is Rapid Fire Recap MKR. We are still waiting for this one to go up. We do have a plan, always have a plan with every single trade. This one is a recap for XRP. Still waiting for this one. We do have a stop loss right here, 0.5632, with hopefully a potential profit of about 25% at 0.8440. Our next one is HBAR Rapid Fire Recap. We do have our stop loss right in this area after we get this entry area. So right around 0.1268. And then, of course, we always add to our entry, always doing 1/3 of our entry. Now, very important, as the market changes, as the market gets more bullish, we will also be changing our thought process when it comes to entry in reference to time frame. Instead of 4 hour, we're going to start going to the 1 hour. And instead of having a really tight stop loss, 5%, 7%, now we're going to be going about 20, 25%. And the reason being is we're going to see dips before a huge pump. So that is very important to know. Next one, we have DC Rapid Fire Recap. We're still waiting on this one for it to come up. And then, of course, for our plan to play out. Right now, we're just waiting. Let's go ahead and set an alert on this one as well. And we'll put this one as YouTube. Now, these are the ones we did for Jenna X live stream last night. I said, enter 25% right now. And then if the price comes down, because it was a nice little pump, if the price comes down, this was the actual price right here. I believe I also posted this in the VIP as well. If the price does come down, we have another entry and another entry. So it's not too bad. Price just went crazy. It went up 51%. Now, granted, we only had 25% of our entry, but still, this is still good. Once it comes down, finds a support bounce, then we can add to our entry. And our first target did hit, and our second target, I want to say it hit. So those two targets hit very nicely. Next one is JASMY. This is a YouTube Rapid Fire JASMY recall. For this one, we haven't entered it yet. The 4-hour candle needs to close above this level, but we do have other entries here in case it comes down. The 50% at kind of close above this level. Yeah, so that's the thought process on that one. Next one from Jenna X live stream. This is ICP Rapid Fire Recall. This one we're still waiting. We are still waiting. Next one we have is Rapid Fire Recall from Jenna X's live stream. Price was up here. I was saying more than likely the price may come down. It did go up. It went up, let's see what the percentage was. From the time, went about 10%. Not too bad. And then now starting to come down. And I said, hopefully, we can find a support bounce here. And then, of course, this will be our target. If it does come down. For this one, I did mention that I don't, is this the one that I don't like it because it's nothing but pump and dumps? I believe this is the one. So just kind of give you heads up. Always look to the left. Look at all these pumps. We have a pump and a dump. We have a pump and a dump. We have a pump and a dump. So for this reason, I didn't like it, but I still gave them the setup just because. Next one, we have YouTube Rapid Fire Recall. This was on Jenna X's live stream. For this, we needed to kind of close above the, let's see if it closed. This is on the 4-hour time frame. And I believe this is the area that we would have done it at. Now, thinking about this one, would I have entered the trade? For the, oh man, let's see here. And what I am going to start doing is start doing that Alt V so it can show me exactly where we're referring this to. So if it was here and this one closed, I would probably wait one more candle to see what this one's going to do. And now the reason I'm saying that is because I mean, we have this, you know, selling pressure here, but not just this candle. Look at all these other candles. There's a lot of selling pressure. So this is telling me that we have a much higher possibility that it may come down. Could it go up? Sure could. And if it does, well, then we wait for a candle to close. Now, let's say we saw this one. We waited 4 hours and we saw this one. This is not very promising. You know, if it had a nice big candle, then more than likely would have entered. So I'm always looking at the strength of not only the move, but also the candle. Every candle tells you a story. Then this one, it's kind of so-so. You know, we do have more selling pressure than buying pressure. We have a little body. So that right there is another red flag for me. It's like, all right, this is why I do all this waiting for you. I would have waited. And then we see this one. It's like, okay, not good. Now it's closing underneath this area we need to close out from. So what we do is more than likely we set another alert. And as far as the alert goes, we can put it, yeah, that's only 4%. We can put our alert right here. So we're going to do an alert. And this one is going to be YouTube alert. That way we can get notified on that one. So win, this was one that I got really confused on. I thought she was saying win, W-I-N, but she was saying win, W-E-N. And for this one, I mentioned that I believe I said I really kind of don't like it just because of all the pump it already did. But if it does, because it was right here, I said more than likely, you know, it'll come down and then possibly up. I would really like it for it to come into this zone for our entry. And it came right to it. It came right to it. I would like to see it come in more, just so it gives you more strength. Price comes down, starts doing this number. Now it's building up the momentum. It's building its strength. Now we enter once it breaks this box. Entering in here will be very risky. But once it breaks this box, now it has all of this box as support, as opposed to resistance. And that was my thought process on that one. Now my thought process on win. This was done on Jenna X's live stream show. This is a rapid fire recall. We did talk about it right in this area, and it went. And this one, I really do like this coin. This is actually one of the coins that is in the long-term bull run investments that I'm posting for the VIP. And that is one benefit of watching these live streams, because I do give you sneak peeks at what I'm looking at. This one right here, WIN, is one of my long-term holds / calls, in addition to VRA. So this one, it did pump 22%, started coming down. I did update the group as far as entry and also adding to the entry just a few hours ago. So that was your recap from the YouTube Rapid Fires. I really do hope you appreciate it. And let's see here. We're getting the likes up. Good stuff. I appreciate those likes. Let's see. Let's catch up with the chat. The chat says, let's see, CKB on fire. Yes, CKB is definitely on fire. This is one of our holds that we did. This was a long-term hold that I posted in the VIP section. But we were doing more so short-term trades. Today, I did update the group, and this time, of course, I posted a DKB short-term trade and also the long-term investment trade. And that CKB is going to do really well. It's got a pretty large market cap, but I do believe it's going to do very well this bull run. All right, so let's go ahead and do this one. So this is, let's go ahead and minus this. And let's go ahead and do our rapid fire. That's perfect right there. And then let's go ahead and do rare USDT. And we'll do Binance weekly. We'll put this right here. Go. This is rapid fire on rare. This is the weekly time frame. It broke above its resistance level. Let's see if it's time to enter. All right, so that was that part. And let's go ahead and chart this bad boy out. So there's one level. There's another level. Another level. Let's go to the daily. Right, and let's see here. Okay, so this looks pretty good. I do like it. You know, you could, I don't know if you want to call this like a reverse cup and handle, but regardless, this is the resistance zone and it's right underneath it. I really do like this one. I really do. See, as far as entry goes, I would, let's see here. Let's do this. So let's put this back on. Go from here to, let's say this. No, let's say this one. So that's going to be our red. Going to change. Oh, we don't need to change it. Oh, this is daily too. So well, we'll do the daily. But just know that you always trade on the 4-hour. So let's get rid of this line and let's put this line up here. That way you know what level it needs to break out of, which is 1694 with the 0 in front. So this would be on the daily time frame, and more than likely it might do this. Okay, and of course our entries would be on the breakout, but this would be on the 4-hour time frame. I'm not sure why this is white, that yellow. This one, make sure this is to front. Okay, and then let's go ahead and clone this bad boy. Make this, good Lord. Put that about right there. And then we'll do another one. Put this one here. So of course our target would be roughly around 63, 66%. Let's change this to yellow. My targets are always yellow and my stop loss is always yellow. For the stop loss, we can do it about 15%. And let's go to this one. 30. Then now let's do our stop loss. And of course the green represents target. And the red represents stop loss. Go ahead and copy this. Copy. Over here. Paste it. All right. So the ticker is rare. We're right in the resistance zone. So once it breaks out of this zone on the 4-hour time frame, we would enter the trade as long as the candle closes above 0.1694. Of course, possibly coming down for support, bounce, and then we add to our entry. Once it breaks the previous high, which might be this one, then we would add to our entry. Of course, none of this information is financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only, with a stop loss of around 15% at 0.1495 and a target of approximately 66% at 0.2930. I do thank you so much. If you would like for me to do a coin for rapid fire, let me know in the comments. We'll see you in the next video. Okay, very good. Now I have a question in the chat. If you can tell me if you heard a beep. If you heard a beep, let me know. I'm trying to do something on to where it makes it much easier to edit. So let me know if you just heard a beep, and if not, be watching out. Listen for the beeps. So this one is nice. I really like this one. So I'm actually gonna set an alert right over here, and I'm gonna put a YouTube question mark, and then also I'm gonna put need, oops, need to post for VIP. So I like this one. And then I have to find out what the market cap is and what it does. Rare, I believe this is the. I remember doing research on Rare. Okay, no, didn't hear anything. Okay, good, good, awesome. You guys are great. You guys are great. And thank you for smashing the likes, guys. Thank you for doing the floating hearts. The floating hearts do actually help out tremendously because it's showing engagement, and hopefully more people can join in. You know, get some value from the content that I'm providing, and then hopefully I can help out more people, show them how to trade. If you haven't already, definitely check out my tweets that I've been doing. A bunch of people have been just saying, you know, how what I'm showing them is helping, and it's going to be a game changer. It really is, because I don't regurgitate information from the internet. I give you real life, actual experience, what works and what doesn't work. So hopefully y'all appreciate that. And again, just share everything that I'm posting, liking everything, commenting on everything, all the engagement. It truly does help tremendously. So that one is rare. The next one is going to be FTM. FTM. Okay, so let's do a rapid fire on FTM. Okay, and did we save this? We need to put this to the watch list, YouTube rapid fire. And then in addition to that, I also need to, oh, and Alt V is where we did it at. And then I need to do add selection or section, rename. This is 3/4/24. Trying to get very organized, guys. Trying to get very organized. Okay, so that's good. The next one is FTM USDT. Gonna do Binance. Okay, and it had a really nice run up. Okay, this one looks pretty good. Okay, and let's go here. This is rapid fire FTM per request. Right now, this is the weekly time frame. It broke above this resistance level and now may possibly be retesting. Let's see if it's time to enter. Okay, so let's go ahead and get rid of this. And let's go ahead and do our magnet tool. Come over here so we can see more of the price action. And let's do this number. Okay, very good. And let's see here. Possible. We can do this level right here. We do need a level right in between, and we can actually use this one. Okay, and then let's do another target up higher. Go to our daily time frame, and I'm just looking for all the ups and downs. All the ups and downs. And of course, these are all pivots. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get them kind of equal, because there's support resistance everywhere on the entire chart. And what I'm trying to do is find a range high, a range low, and a mid range. That's all I'm doing. And one thing that I absolutely love, I wish I would have found somebody like me, where I explain what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. To me, that's the most important part. Why are you doing what you're doing? So for here, what I would do is I would wait for this breakout. Now, one thing I always do is, what is the percentage from here to here? 6%. Okay. I was going to wait above this level. I might still wait above the level just to be safer. Yeah, we can wait. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here, make sure my magnet tool is on, and do this resistant zone. This is going to be red. And put this over here. This is our resistance / liquidity zone. Bring this up a tad. Bring this down. Okay, so let's get rid of this. And same thing. And let's do our circles. Will be on the breakout. That. Do our circles right here. And put to front. And great news, guys. I might be on Jenna X's show as a regular on Sunday nights. Things are moving, guys. Things are moving for TradeIntuition. I'm not sure why I said that in third person, but before I was, kind of held down a little bit. And now I'm going to be on possibly Jenna X's live streams every Sunday night. And then this Wednesday, I won't be on Piper Academy. I believe it's going to be next Thursday. So just kind of give you a heads up. And I'm trying to get onto more channels. So if you know any YouTubers that are fairly small, because usually the larger YouTubers are too busy. But I would just love to talk to people, see their take on crypto and everything else. All right. So let's go ahead and look at this. Oh, yeah. Let's do our targets and our stop loss. So let's say we get right here our target. Now, of course, you can always do lower targets, but this would be a really nice target right around here. There was nothing really to the left that I remember. Nope. So we're looking at this area. And then as far as our target or stop loss, we would be looking at not too bad, about 13%. So this right here, 6, 8, 9, and then let's do this one. And thank you for doing the hearts, guys. I love seeing the hearts. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. All right. Go ahead and do this here. Let's put this a little bit bigger. For FTM, we do see that it's right in the resistance zone on the 4-hour time frame. We need for it to break above this level right around 0.7508. It may continue coming down and then finding a bounce here, but the level that it needs to break is the one just mentioned. On the 4-hour time frame, the candle must close above this level. Enter the trade. That will be an official buy the breakout according to my personal definition. And then we do have a stop loss right around 13% at 0.6869 with a target of approximately 53% at 1.2095. The white circles represent the entry points. The white circles represent the entry points. If you have a coin that you would like me to do, definitely let me know in the comments. Of course, everything I say on this channel and on all the videos is never financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. I do thank you, and we'll see you on the next video. Okay, good stuff. Oh, and for those that are just joining, if you're wondering why I'm talking weird, that's because I'm creating these for YouTube Shorts as well. Like, man, the dude has great analysis, but he just talks funny. Like, what's up with all that talking? He's all good and everything, and then all hello and welcome to CNBC and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so I just gave you a heads up. We got some ones in the house. Awesome. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Oh, yes, rats. Now, rats I did post, and this one we did enter on the VIP. It got stopped out, and I believe it jumped again. I was looking at that one earlier. So let's go here, rapid fire, and that's good. Oh yeah, so let's go ahead and do Alt V. You got to remember this stuff. Very good. See, and we do have a comment that I want to read. It says, I just saw the last part. Oh, so I think there's more to that. So it says FTM Supersonic updates April 1st. Boo is the biggest DEX. By the way, rare is 100 million market cap. Awesome. Very nice. Then they go on to say, uh, that's what happens, Joe, when you're actually good. Hard work pays off. Later, Chris. Yes. Yes, sir. And matter of fact, when I got that letter in reference to the land being sold, this was on a live stream. I, or was this when I was getting trolled? I think this is when I was getting trolled. I told the viewers, because I knew it was Trip in there and Rob in there, and I put my hands up to my face with the form of goggles, and I say, hey guys, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy y'all some goggles, and I put my hands to my face. I'm gonna get y'all goggles. That way, all the dust that hits you in your face is not gonna be so bad. Because I know for a fact, not saying that I'm better or nothing like that, just people can see that I truly want to help. I don't want to make my wallet fatter. I am giving you all this content. And if you want more, go to the Discord. It's pinned and also it's in the description. I give you all of this content. I want to make you money. I want to get rich with you, not because of you. Plain and simple. And I told him, I said, yeah, pull up those goggles, man. I got some goggles for you. They're on the way. And, you know, it's going to protect you from all that dust. So just give you a heads up. Oh, and I heard great news, guys. I heard great news. So this is a drama. This is drama. And I don't think I have. You know what? Let me just add it real quick. So let's do this as. So just give me one moment. I know I was doing really good and not getting sidetracked, but I do just want to do something really, really quick. So one moment. Y'all are doing great, guys. Y'all are doing great. So I have news about this person. So this person did an audio, I believe, or a video. I forget what it was. There's so many of them. This person said that, in about 2 or 3 weeks, they were going to have everything up to standards and everything else. And then they would be updating, blah, blah, blah. And I told everybody who gave me these reports, I said, watch, in 2 or 3 weeks, they're going to give another. Okay, it's going to be another 2 or 3 weeks, guys. And sure enough, last night, I got so many DMs saying, Joe, listen to this. And the message was, okay, guys, I'm spending an enormous amount of money. It's already freaking March, man. This stuff happened in December. So anyway, he says that he is spending an enormous amount of money to get everything back together. That now, instead of just being hacked, now it's identity theft. Yeah, identity theft. So that's what he's going through, and my heart goes out to him. Oh, poor guy, poor guy. You know, yeah, it's just funny stuff, man. And what's even funnier is all the minions. But I mean, they paid money, so like they're eagerly waiting for him, and I 100% agree. You know, this dude is very smart. He does great calls. How he does it, I don't know. The reason I came over here was to learn those tips and tricks that he told me he was going to show me and never did. And I asked him repeatedly so that I could help him. But he kept all of his secrets to his chest, never exposing not one. Wasted 2 years here at this place trying to get that information so I could not only help him out, but also better my trades. And none of those things were ever exposed. So I can't use them, period. But yeah. So just to let you know, guys, it's going to be another 2 or 3 weeks before he gives another message saying it's going to be 2 or 3 weeks. It's literally March. This stuff happened in December. Like, yeah, it's pretty crazy. Okay, moving on. So this is what's going to happen, in my opinion. He is just going to 3, 2, 1, vanish. In my opinion. Do I know? Nope, sure don't. Sure don't. All right. Let's see here. Tree. The C Tree says, I'm moving on. Moving on. I'm very glad y'all did not hear the beep. I'm trying to do something. And oh, my new computer, I haven't even put my new computer up. I've been so crazy busy with these charts. After this live stream, I am going to do the live stream. I'm sorry, after the live stream, I'm going to set up my computer. I already unboxed it and everything, so it's going to be a sweet computer. All right. I see here. Ventura says, "Hey Joe, great to see all your hard work. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Good stuff. Appreciate you greatly." IMX. Okay, so IMX is the next one. So we are going to do IMX. Let's make sure we put this one in the rapid fire. Oh, we did already. Okay, and we did our thing. So let's do this, and then no more rapid fire, guys. No more rapid fire because we are coming to the close of the stream. So let's see here. Rapid fire session close. No more charts, please. And we do this every day, guys. Every day at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. However, today we did it at 5:15 just for the fact that I had a bunch of stuff that I was doing, and I knew when I came back, I still had to finish the charts that I was updating. And I still have a few charts to update, but they're good right now. And that's for the VIP. So just to let you know. Just to let you know. All right. Moving on. Let's do some IMX. The Immutable X, I do like this one. Do we have it already? Immutable X? I don't think so. IMX USDT. This one I believe we're in on the VIP. So let's go ahead and look at this one. This is going to be in the weekly. And then let's go ahead and do our rapid fire background. Okay. Out. This is rapid fire on IMX per request. This is the weekly time frame. It is right underneath resistance. And is it time to enter the trade? Okay, so let's get rid of this. And let us look. So let's look at this. I believe we're already in this trade, but this one looks killer. This one looks so nice. Here's a tip, guys. Here is a tip. This tip will save you money. Never use the very first candle on the exchange, whatever platform you're on. Never use the first candle because this is heavily manipulated because it's a new listing and there's a bunch of buyers and sellers. So never do the first candle, whether you're on the weekly, daily, 4-hour, it doesn't matter. Now, if you're on the 4-hour time frame and you're looking at the very first candle, you're gonna see a whole big old spike. You're gonna see all this. So this right here, if you're trading on a smaller time frame, then you can use this. But if you're trying to get history on the coin, do not use this because all this is when it first got listed. You have a huge, everybody buying in and then the sell off. So this part right here, do not use. Okay, moving on. So let's go over here. And this is on the 4-hour time frame. Get rid of this junk. 4-hour time frame. Go back to the daily. What I'm looking for is support resistance. That is what I'm looking for. And I really don't have, like this stuff right here, I really don't want to use just because it was right at the beginning. All this is just, buying and selling. Like all this right here. All that. So what I'm going to use instead is I'm going to use the Fib tool. And the Fib tool, you could pull it from here, but if you go to a higher time frame, for example, the weekly or even the monthly, you'll see that the move actually starts here. So that's what I want to do. I want to go from the highest, the most macro area. So it would be this level. So if we were to expect a pullback, we would expect it in this level. Do I think it's going to happen? No. Why? Well, because I believe this one is AI. Let me know. Is this one AI? I believe so. But the reason I don't think it'll pull back is just because of this bullishness of the market right now. I think we're going to continue going. So with that being said, let's go ahead and continue. All right, so let's go ahead and take this off. We would actually enter once it crosses this level, but I'll go more over that in just a moment. Do this number, number. And then as far as the entry, we'll do this. Let's see, gaming. Okay, so this would be my target, and then this would be my stop loss. Fairly tight stop. Now let's just see. Yeah, we'll do this 15%. Okay, move that down. And then now let's do this screen. So 53.11, 3. Okay. Then now let's do this one. 32. Perfect. Stop loss. Do our circles. I like the circles. Make sure this is in front. And while we're here on one, go ahead and clone this bad boy. We would do, oh yeah, we would do our entry on the breakout on the 4-hour time frame. That, and then let's go ahead and do one more once it breaks. Bring this over. Well, no, I'll just do it like this. Okay. See, position yourself as the first layer 2 scaling solution NFTs on Ethereum. Okay. This is IMX, the first layer 2 scaling solution NFTs on Ethereum. This is on the daily time frame. I would recommend entering on the 4-hour time frame. Once it breaks this level 3.6652, we would enter on the 4-hour candle close above that level, then expect it to retrace, adding to our entry, and then one more time once it breaks the previous high, which might be around 4.3361, with a stop loss of around 16% at 3.2 and a target of about 40% at 5.3111. If you have a coin you would like me to do on rapid fire, make sure to leave it in the comments, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much, and as always, let's make this money. Bingo and a bango. Bingo and a bango. Okay, good stuff. I like this one a lot. I really do. Huge potential. So this one, we will put an alert. We'll put an alert right here. So this one right here at this, and then this one is YouTube ? Post VIP, and this is a possible. It just depends. Like right now, I do like the AIs, but this one, it looks pretty good too. All right. Let's see here. Hey Joe, can you do Shiba? Shiba? Hey Scott, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, man, we can do Scott. We can do Scott. We can do Shiba, Scott. We sure can. Of course, if you're just joining in, please definitely smash the like button. Of course, subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. Let me know also if you're brand new. I would greatly appreciate that. So here we saw this right here, Alt V. Try that again, Alt V. And let's go ahead and add this to our watch list. That way we stay organized. That's the watch list. Next one let's do is Shiba, USDT, Binance. Whoa, nope, I stay away from this one. Good Lord. No FOMO for me. No thank you. You can have those gains. I'm not chasing anything. No way, Jose. Or what people sometimes say, no way, me. And my name's Jose. Give you a heads up. All right. So, no way, me. Good Lord. Ain't touching that with a 10-foot pole. No, thank you. And don't chase these guys. Like, this is too much. This is too much. Hey, Tree. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. TradeIntuition. Nice. I'm gonna make those things where you can become a member. I really like those special icon things. I really do. So I'm gonna do that, and y'all want to be members. You know, not only will it help me out, you know, not live under a bridge, but I need to put that sad song violin thing. Guys, help me. I'm poor. I'm under a bridge. Oh, that's too funny. And that dude, he actually thought I was poor. I would always tell him that I never had any money on purpose. And well, no, if he wanted to, and I even told him too, it's like, dude, I'll pay you for a year. Like for the rent, I'll pay you a year in advance. Like I don't even care. Like I have money. But I would always tell him that my bank was always red. This one is not, there's not even an entry on this one. Let's come over here. Let's just 4 hour time frame. Okay. There's always an entry. There's always an entry. Okay. Let us do this. A bingo and a bango. Let's take this off. So this right here. Okay. Looks good. Let us possible, 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 and a possible. So for this one, it would have to be this area right here. And let's do bring to the front. Also, let's clone this bad boy. Do this part and then this part. That's what I would do. And then as far as stop loss goes, this one would have to be really loose. Do you want to do 55%? No way me. No way, no way, do re mi o. 20%. I mean, granted, it's going to be a huge percentage that we can make. Let's just do 15. We'll do 15. 20. Let's go 20. Under this wick, 25. Okay. Do I hear 30? Do I hear 35? So let's do Alt J. And then let's change this one to a white. That way we don't get confused with our color coding. And then this one would be, okay, not too bad. 2-to-1 ratio. Like it. And we'll do one more target. One more target. Go over here. I'm going to do something like this. The IMEX is a very long-term investment, guys. Better than SFUMD. Nice. I think I've been hearing a lot about IMX. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. I always have my ears to the crypto streets, and I do believe that is the one that I'm thinking about. All right, so this one is, oops, 3127. 3127. Put this to front. Okay, it is. And then this next one is all the 8s and then a 6. All the 8s and then a 6. Come on, there we go. Put this as a target. Okay, and everything else looks good. Okay, so let's go into this one as well. Okay, so let's go into this. Take this off. For Shiba, it has pumped really, really hard in the past day or two. Nope. Start that over. Even though Shiba has pumped really hard, this is the thought process for entry. 4-hour time frame, we may see a significant pullback, and if it does, all we do is wait for it to break above this level, all the zeros, 3824. Once it breaks out and the candle closes above that area just mentioned on the 4-hour time frame, that's when we would enter the trade. We would add to the entry once it retraces and finds a support bounce, and then once it breaks its next previous high. So the next previous high may be somewhere around here, and then we would just enter once it breaks that level. We do have a stop loss of around 25%, all the zeros, 3127, and then a target, first target of 55%. With all the zeros, 6582, and then a next target of over 110%, all the zeros, 8886. If you have a coin that you would like me to do next on Rapid Fire, let me know in the comments. Make sure to like, subscribe, and follow me on Twitter. Okay, that's it. All right. Let's see here. And for those of you who are brand new to the channel, you might be thinking, why is he talking weird? This is for my YouTube shorts. Give you a heads up. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. So yeah, I do like this one. But right now, would I enter? No, I would have to wait for it to break of these levels. Okay. Let's see here. Joe, rate is called super rare. Rapid fire on BOO. Okay, there's a lot of initials, so I'm guessing it's BOO. Rate is called super rare. So they changed their name? I don't even know. So let me try Boo, I guess. So let's do this watch list, YouTube rapid fire. Then okay. All right, so let's see here. We're going to do one more because we're over our time already. So maybe there is a Boo USDT. Spooky. I don't think this is the one you're referring to, so we're going to skip that one. If it is that one, let me know. Boomon. Maybe it's BOO. And I prefer only to do coins that are on TradingView. I don't like going to other dexes or whatever so I can chart it. I don't like doing that because it takes away too much time. Big Apple says, how are you doing? Doing good, doing good. Scott says, awesome, Joe. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Scott is doing a 1. Thank you, guys. If you're still here, smash the 1s. I want to see engagement. I want to see that you're still here. Smash the 1s. I do appreciate you guys. Let's see here. Joe says, I second that motion, Scott. Good stuff. AWT says, based Brett, new meme coin. And I can't read the rest because my thing's in the way. Let's see here. Let's click out of this. I think may end up the main memes for base. Oh, cool. It is pumped up right now. I started buying some at 12 million. Nice market cap. It's up to 83 million now. Looking for a retrace to enter more. Nice. Nice work on that. Very nice work. Let's see here. Let's see here. So we have audio. So I believe this is going to be one that we're going to, again, we only have one more that we're going to do. And we're going to do, let's see here. How are we going to do this? Go to type, and we're going to type audio. So we're going to pick one of these. Audio. Let's see here. Glenn says, hi. What's up, Glenn? What's going on, man? Of course, definitely subscribe to the channel if you're not already. And do I even have that on the thing? And follow me on Twitter, guys. It's TradeIntuition. Am I going to move that down? Nope, sure not. Twitter. So follow me on TradeIntuition on Twitter. Definitely follow me. And here, of course, Discord. It just popped up right now. Follow me on Discord. The link is in the description, also in the pinned messages. So definitely follow me there as well. And subscribe to the channel. Browser, I believe. So I think I have everything on. Supposed to be on. Okay, alerts. There we go. All right, good stuff. So we do have that one. Of course, the rapid fire session is closed, but we're going to do one more, and we're going to see if we can do one more coin or really, really fast. Let's see here. Joe is another of the meme coins. Let's see, Joe meme is another meme coin, which is, yeah, that one I know about. It belongs to Binance. Nice. Okay. Black Lambo. Yep. Yep, indeed. Oh, so did I tell you all this? I think I told you all this yesterday, or I don't know. You know about course BitBoy, Ben Armstrong, where he was being muscle armed for his Lambo and everything else, all that drama, right? and he goes to Carlos's house and he knocks on the door and he runs away and he's doing this live stream. He's like, I'm in front of Carlos's house. I'm not afraid of you, Carlos. And he's screaming, right? And the cops get called and everything else. I was thinking about doing a parody where I go and I knock on his door and I'm live streaming it, and I go in the street and I start screaming, I'm not afraid of you, Carlos. Chris. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of your lawyers. Take my house, take my land, you know. But you can never take away my freedom. That would be so funny doing a parody. I think it'd be funny. But when I do get, of course, the cops call on me, I got to make sure everything's clean as far as my record. I mean, I don't have a record, but just make sure uh, I don't have anything in the vehicle, but I'm just gonna make sure it's nice and clean. We'll just put it that way. There's nothing they could ever find because I don't do any stuff. But anyway, see here. Says, I remember the peak of the group having 5,000 users. Now it's 1.8 thousand, and every week it gets lower. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Hopefully they can find somebody who truly cares about them. Hopefully they can find somebody who truly cares about them and not putting an extra comma in their bank account. So hopefully they do. And this is why I'm stressing this to everybody. Share my stuff, guys. All the engagement, all the likes, all the comments, all the stuff I post on Twitter. Every time you engage with it, it tells the platform, hey, there's something interesting with this post. Let's put it in front of people who aren't even looking at this guy, and maybe they might like him. So I can only spread this to people who, with your help, I really can. And of course, for me, I said this since I started back in 2020. I want to get rich with you, not because of you. There's a lot of people out there that they'll show you little bits and pieces and they'll say, oh, yeah, definitely. If you want the whole thing, it's $99 an hour for my mentorship. Stay here, watch this channel. I give you all of my secrets, everything. I'm not professional. I don't dress up really nice and have verbiage that would impress you and, the liquidity zone and all this other stuff. The only reason I say some of this stuff is because that's what y'all hear. And I don't use all the I don't even think once I've looked at the indicators. I just have them on here because people use them. And because of that reason, I believe that the children are our future. So I'm gonna say. Boo is spooky swap. Oh, okay. All right. So we have audio and we have boo. We have audio and we have boo. Okay. Let's see. Ventura says gaming. IMX. Nice. So IMX positions itself as the first layer 2 scaling solution for NFTs on Ethereum. That's very good information. I love FA. The all-time high in a few hours, minutes. What's next? Pump or dump? And I'm believing they're referring to possibly Eva. I'm not sure. Let's see here. To the moon. We got to the moon. Let's see here. In my opinion, break of 75. Oh yeah, definitely. Let's look at doggy. So we talked about this at the beginning of the stream. I sold some here just due to the possible dump. Possible, started coming down already. We're right in the resistance zone. But I'm still holding some Bitcoin just in case there's a pump. And man, am I glad I'm still holding, because it's going to the moon mission. And if it does come up here, more than likely come down for a retracement. If it does, more than likely here before possibly it breaks up, or it could just annihilate this resistance and then come back and go. So just kind of give you a heads up. Give you a heads up. All right. Let's see. Says join the VIP today. Already made back my monthly. Yeah, definitely, guys. Like this is very ridiculous. Like all this time and effort. Let me change my screen really quick So just one moment, guys, just one moment. I'm going to, okay, so I'm going to do something really, really quick. 1 second. I'm almost there. I got to do something really, really quick. Okay. I'm almost done. Almost done. Y'all guys are doing great. Fantastic. Superb. Phenomenal. Outstanding. Let's see here. Can I show any of this stuff? Okay. Yeah, I'll show this to y'all. Okay. So let me go ahead and bring y'all back. 3, 2, and 1. All right. So this is what we do. This is what we do. I'm really excited about this. I'm really excited about this. This shows you when I start checking the charts, whether they're already checked or checking for updates. So this is my start. I click on this. It shows you when I start. And then when I finish, it does this. Now, granted, I'm still updating them, so I haven't really finished. But this morning, I was doing it at 4 in the morning. Like, I'm constantly doing this to where you are in very successful trades, generally most of the time. The yellow represent the ones I'm looking for, or I'm looking at. These colors just represent that there's multiple entries on this one. Like I have this one further up, like maybe February 21st, I was looking at this one. And so I just make this for a note for myself. So I color code everything. Now this one, we're still waiting. We're waiting on this trade or to add to the trade. It just depends on, you know, what we're looking at. So this one, we are pending on this entry. When they are ready, they turn green. This means we're in the entry. It did go down 4% and then it went up. Here's our entry. Here's our stop loss. All these are clickable. So everything's verifiable. You can verify by clicking on the actual name of the token and it'll take you to the post. You can click on this for the stop loss. It'll take you to the last stop loss. In addition, each post is a reply to the previous post. And that way you can follow and just make sure that I'm not fibbing any of these numbers. When I show you results, those are verifiable. It's not, oh, buy the breakout and then 3 weeks later, oh, look, guys, we're up 80% because we bought the breakout. But there was no follow-up on the trade because they got stopped out 8 times and then it finally went, you know. I show you all this stuff. Current price is this. This is due to from the coin market cap. It pulls it. So this is not, you know, to the penny, but it's a very good, accurate, pretty accurate representation of the coin. Right now we're up 102%. If we get stopped out because we've been moving up our stop loss, you can verify it here. We're up 98%. So if we get stopped out, great. You know, the red ones are the ones that we've already gotten stopped out. Some are the negative, negative 8%, negative 9%. You know, some of the stop outs are, you know, plus 108, plus whatever. But as far as being stopped out, all of the trades that we were stopped out equal 511%. Now, one thing I want to note is we posted a trade. This is the most important part. We posted a trade on the 23rd. The next trade that we posted was 2 days later and only one chart, and we got stopped out. Then the next day we posted only one chart. Right now, we are up because we moved up our stop loss to where if we get stopped out, we're looking at about 1% gain. I update you guys on all this stuff. Then a day later, we posted 2 charts and both of these got stopped out. One at break even and rats, we got stopped out 9%. Then the next day, we only posted 2 charts. One was stopped out right away, 14%. And then this one, we're up almost 11%. Then a day later, we were holding, we're looking at this one. We didn't, you know, we're not entering it yet. And then this one we entered. So the point of all this, you are not bombarded with 10, 20 charts a day so that you have to pick which one is the best one. Whenever we post, everybody does the same thing. You know, I'm constantly updating with moving up the stop losses, with Okay, now this is, put this one on your radar. Now it's ready, guys. I waited 12 hours for this, the 3 candles to close. It's ready. I see the momentum. Let's go. I update you. Not only that, but I show you that I'm updating these charts. And here, if we get stopped out on everything, we're up 174% because we're constantly moving up our stop losses. Now, this is not all the coins. This is, I had moved up the chart. So in case you're trying to add up all these numbers and they don't add up, this is, you know, we have more up here that this is further down. Now, if right now, if we were to close out all the charts right now, it would be this number 511 plus this number 280. That would be how much we would have made as realized gains. This is what I do in the VIP. If you're tired of groups that do 10, 20 charts and then you feel like, man, why can't I pick any coins that, why can't I be on the results list? Well, here's a group for you. The VIP link is in the description. Link is also pinned in the messages. And I strongly recommend this group. This group is actually killing it. And everything is verifiable. All my numbers, none of them are fibbed. None of them. Unlike every other group. Now, there are some times, and I know I keep on going on with this. Now, there are some times where I'll post a chart and I'll say that this one, when it hits this level, X, Y, and Z. And then it does, and I'm busy with other charts, and I go and I look, it's like, oh man, I didn't update the group saying to actually enter. And matter of fact, there was one today, that same thing happened, and it was already up 10%. Do I count that? Do I count that in my percentages? Nope, I sure don't. Because I did not give the actual green light. That's another difference. That is another difference. So just to let you know, just because I say, oh, enter here, this is not blah, blah. Unless I give the green light to do it, then that's when the percentage starts. So just to kind of give you a heads up, guys, this is what I do. And Scott, message me on Twitter. Message me on Twitter, and I will help you out with that. So let me go where my Twitter is. But I strongly recommend that everybody do that. And my Twitter is TradeIntuition. It's also in the links as well. TradeIntuition. All one word. Make sure you spell it right because there's a lot of impersonators. But yeah. We can get you in this group today, VIP. Not only that, but they have a lifetime membership that is less than 1 year of other groups. And it's lifetime. You're going to be in this thing for 2 years minimum in this bull market. Do the lifetime membership. Do it today. Change the way you trade. I got videos on there with thought process on my trades, when I'm updating them, why I'm doing what I'm doing. There's so many different variables. There's no way it's possible for me to go over all the variables in a video, like on a live stream. But when that variable happens, I update the group, the VIP group, with the thought process behind the action. And for me personally, that's what's super important, is to understand the why. I do not regurgitate information I found on the web. I give you real life experience, and you can't find that on the web. You really can't. Moving on. All right. So yes, definitely hit me up, Scott, on that. And let's see here. Okay, we're going through these. We're going to do rapid fire on the comments as well. Then retrace for. See, C-Tree says, TradeIntuition. Scott says, thanks, Joe. The IMX is the biggest gaming ecosystem out there. Maybe that's why I remember it. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. We got some thumbs up. Let's see. My sign would say not. See, my sign would say, not gonna lie. I just want to buy crypto. Yep. Same. I just want to buy crypto. How much insurance on Chris Lambo? Oh, that I don't know. I know a lot of information, but that I don't know. I know he was. Oh, nope, nope. I can't say it. The IMEX is very long-term investment, guys. Better than, okay. Nice. Let's see here. This one says, and I think my computer's freezing up. This one says, SHIB, Joe, man, you should have charted an entry before pumping the price. God, hi, thanks for nothing. Yeah, buddy. One day I will have that power. The TradeIntuition. Can you call the targets? Do you consider leverage or spot? Oh, I do it all. I do. Whenever I'm doing these, of course, I do the targets, I do the stop loss, but in the VIP, it's more thought process. Like this is just very, very, I don't want to say simple, but it's a simple chart. For the VIP and the thought process, I go more into detail. In the description, I put my thought process, I give the market cap, I give the categories it's in, I tell you what I think might happen. Then, of course, on top of that, once it starts playing out, I'm always checking them. Then I'll update you. It's like, okay, it broke the resistance. Now, just give you heads up. This is on the radar. Don't enter it yet, but it needs to do X, Y, and Z. And what I'm doing is I'm literally looking at these charts for you, so you don't have to. Oh, well, let me just enter now, and then it dump. So I'm actually increasing your profitability at the same time reducing your risk. And that's why I'm checking these charts, minimum once a day, on average 2 to 3 times. And it takes me a few hours to go through all the charts, redo my thought process, move up the stop losses on some depending, and then updating the charts, doing thought process videos. You'll see it once you're in the VIP. And for those, if there's any confusion, the lifetime membership is the VIP, but it includes the whole entire ecosystem of the capital mindset, which includes what are you going to do after you get all this money from crypto? More than likely real estate, more than likely buy land, buy houses, flip houses, doing all this stuff. There is a person very successful in the ecosystem of the capital mindset, and they do real estate. And it's not somebody who has watched videos. It's not somebody who has done, gone to seminars. This guy actually does it. He is very, very well versed in what he does. He's in there, and you get part of that. You get that access to the group in the ecosystem when you do the lifetime membership. Same thing with the business portion. Say you've always wanted to open a business. You don't know how. There's a guy in there who is part of the ecosystem that does businesses. He's created businesses, very successful. He will tell you all the ins and outs of business. Same thing, there's a fitness portion to where you can exercise properly, eat healthier, etc., etc. So you have the whole ecosystem: crypto, real estate, business, fitness. Boom, done. You get all that for the very low price of the lifetime membership. If you're curious about the price, go to the Discord. If nothing else, just join the free portion. There's a lot of information in there, and you'll be very surprised. Very surprised. We got ones in the chat. Ones in the chat. Sand. Okay, so we're adding sand to the list. Sand to the list. See, boo is spooky spot. Okay, we got that already. One, boo, boo. Somebody wants some boo. Somebody wants some boo. Let's see here. CE Tree says 5,000 paying members for that person. It's crazy money hitting his Patreon account. Yep, this stuff is not. It's verifiable. This guy's making some pretty nice money. Where's he at? I had a message last night saying that he is giving another 2 or 3 weeks before he gives his next announcement of waiting another 2 or 3 weeks, so on and so forth. See, his greatest scheme will be his downfall. Yep, I believe so. But he doesn't. I don't think he cares. He's already made so much money off of everybody. In my opinion, that's my opinion. In case any of the lawyers are listening to me, that is my personal opinion. that holds no facts, etc., etc., etc. Scott says, Joe, can you do some hold moon bag coins? Well, I actually, Scott, when you join the VIP, hopefully lifetime membership, there is actually, I call it the long-term bull run investment list that I have. Now, granted, I'm adding to this list, maybe a coin or two every other day or so. I don't want to put all the coins there just in case somebody gets super crazy and just puts, a whole bunch of money in all the coins. But just kind of relax, see what's on there. Maybe add some this paycheck. Maybe, if you got some savings, maybe this month, next month. We have a long time for this, guys. But to answer your question, Scott, I do have a bull run list, and they are very, very, very good coins, and you'll see them too. And not only that, but I give you the market cap at the time of posting the list, and also the categories. AI, Launchpad. I'm very detailed in my stuff. You'll see it. See, Chris is a clown. Well, I don't know. Well, okay, maybe. I don't know. I really don't know. But yeah. Let's see here. Guys, here is some news. If Bitcoin breaks 69, then 700, I can't read the rest. Let's see, million in shorts will be liquidated. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. We got AD in the house. What's going on, guys? What is going on? So happy you're still here, guys. So happy you're still here. We're gonna get to we're gonna pick one of them. We're gonna pick one of them. Okay, thanks. Life-changing money. 2x leverage, never lose. Yes, do circus analysis. Do circus analysis. Okay. Hidden gem. So we're gonna look for circus. Well, circus. Okay, and so here, Scott says, "Hey Joe, what do you think about BYDFI Exchange? I've never used it. I registered for it once. I've never put money on it. I think they were transitioning or something, and I think it's done. I'm not even sure. I never really kept up with it. But for me, I like MEXC. Of course, link is in the description. All that fun stuff. The next one is look at INJ in VIP. Yeah, so INJ, that one I did post in the VIP. So let's just look at that one really quick. Not the actual post, but let's just see if anything's happening. Okay, not too bad. Let's do Control Z. Control Z again. Okay. And hopefully all my stuff's here. Yes, very good. Let's see here. I reported Chris to Patreon and also credit card company. Police need to know how he is scamming members. In my opinion, and also in the link, no, in the description, I do have information on how to, let's see, where to go to leave. I haven't done it yet. I need to do this, man. I need to put this on my list. But this is a list of places that people go and leave reviews. Now, I'm not saying to leave a bad review on his thing. All I'm saying is people have asked me, where can they leave reviews? And this is the information that is in every description in my recent videos. You can go to Yelp, Trustpilot, Google Business Profile, Facebook, Manta, I guess that's the Facebook page, I guess, Better Business Bureau, Super Pages, and LinkedIn. Now, this is very important. I am not saying to do this for bad stuff. I'm saying that if there's a site that you really like, if there's a group that you really like, then these are the sites to go to. Now, if somebody does you wrong, maybe they give you your pizza and it was cold or whatever, then these are sites that would be really great to leave that review so that other people can know that you asked for extra pepperoni and they gave you extra cheese. Okay? So with that being said, thank you very much. I'm going to leave this on here just for a little bit, so in case y'all need to screenshot that or write it down. It says, Chris is in the Bahamas. No, he's here. I actually saw him driving around in his Lambo with a big old smile. With a big old smile, driving around in his Lambo. And his members are eagerly waiting for his return. Like the Messiah. Like the Messiah. LOLs, we got some ones. And then we got Midnighters says, hey Joe, I was wondering your thoughts on the coin portal. I'm not familiar with that. Coin portal, is that a website for coins? Is that a actual coin? I'm not very familiar with that. So let's go, guys. So what we're going to do is I want to see, let's go ahead and do this. This is going to be a rapid fire. So we have 1, 2, 3, or 4. Now I want to see we got to do it lower. I want to see a 1, a 1 for audio, a 2 for boo, a 3 for sand, or a 4 for Cyrus. Start smashing it on the computer. Let me know. You can vote more than once, and I'm going to randomly pick a coin. So if it's a coin, okay. So portal. So okay, so hold on, guys. Hold on. I know you're excited. Let's do 5 for portal. So let's do portal, and that's going to be number 5. And we'll do 5 portal. And that didn't work. But you know what I mean. I'm not going to try to fix it. So y'all can see it. Okay. So start smashing, guys. Right now, audio is in the lead, and you can do more than one vote. You can do more than one vote. So we're going to do about, we'll do 10 seconds, because I know there's a delay. So it's going to either be audio, number 1. Number 2 is boo. Number 3 is sand. Number 4 is Cyrus. Number 5 is portal. So if you really want sand, then you do a 3, enter, 3, enter, 3, enter, 3, enter. If you really want portal, then you do a 5, enter, 5, enter. You get the point. So I know there is a about 30-second delay. So I don't believe I've been alive for almost 2 hours. I was gonna say 5. So we got some 1s, we got some 2s, we got some 3s, we got some 5s. Okay. Keep them going. You can vote more than once. And we're going to do this for about 20 seconds. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, I think the chat finally caught up. Okay, so we'll do another 10 seconds just to make sure that everybody is good. So we have 10. Yeah, right now the chat just caught up to the stream. So we got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, very good. So let's see here. So I just put okay in the chat. So this is telling me where to stop. And right now I am doing a random. I don't even know what coin is what. So let's see here. We got random spot, random spot, random spot. Okay, we got 3. 3 is the winner. 3 is the winner. Let's see here. This was from DD. This is just a random spot. I was just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and wherever it stopped, it stopped. So we're going to do number 3. Number 3 is sand. So we're doing 3 for sand. 3 for sand. So we do got some 3s. We 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 got some 3s. So that is very good. We got D's are the winner. Not D's, but 3 is the winner. We're going to do a rapid fire on this one. And I do thank you guys for being here. You guys are great. I really did enjoy that little game that we did. Make sure we got Shiba on our list. And check it twice. Now let us go to number 3, which is sand. Let's do sand. This is going to be rapid fire on sand. It's going to be on Binance. Okay, we do the weekly over here. Sand is possibly looking good. Possible. So let's go ahead and do our rapid fire. And let's do sand. Okay, so look for sand. And I greatly appreciate all of the flying hearts. You guys are the best. Not sure if I told you that before. You guys are the best. You guys are my favorites. Y'all know that? You are my favorite. And you are my favorite. And you way in the back, you're my favorite too. And just to give you a heads up, let me move you right here. Let me move you right here. And let's do this. Right here. All right, very good. We have a special request for the rapid fire session, sand. This is on the weekly time frame. It broke above our resistance level. Let's see if we can enter this coin. Okay, very good. So let's get rid of this and let's do this as well. So right now we are looking at sand. It's on the weekly. Let's go ahead and do our levels. Here's one level. We have another level right here. Okay, and we also have a mid level, which is really nice. So we're right at resistance. Ooh. So we have a range high, range low, mid range. It's right at resistance. Definitely, I would not enter right now. Give you a heads up. I would not enter right now because of that. We do have another level right here. And let's see here. We can do another level right there. Perfect. So let's go to our daily time frame. And what I'm doing is I'm just looking for the momentum, looking at the movement, the strength of the move. This was a really nice, you could call this a cup and handle. You could make this the lid, which is really good. And this is why it's super important to understand how other traders trade, because right away, they're like, whoa, look at this beautiful move, man. We're looking at this for the measured move, and our target is going to be roughly 55%. That's what they see. I see support resistance trend lines. So with that being said, let's move this over. And let's go ahead and do this on a bigger time frame, because this could come down and come up and then do this and then finally break out. Or it could break out already and then possibly do this. Now I have to look to the left, because all these levels that I'm doing, none of them, well, maybe one or two, are random spots. The majority of them are very strategic. Like all of these levels that I'm doing, all I'm doing, I mean, it's not a secret, and I show you everything that I do. Joining the VIP and joining the Discord, the VIP portion, all it's going to do is save you a lot of hours instead of watching all these live streams and everything else, getting all these little nuggets that I give you. I have videos in there that are 2 minutes, that are 4 minutes. Not one video is more than, I think, not longer than 6 minutes. I think the longest one is like 5 minutes and 36 seconds, something like that. Going over all of the strategies that I use. And of course, I'm always getting new strategies and implementing them. But you will get so much information in very short videos that are very packed with information. 2 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes. So if you join the VIP, you get that lifetime membership, you will see all of this stuff instead of hours and hours of whatever. A couple of hours, boom, you're done. You know, but everything I do is strategic. So what I'm saying, like this level right here, this right here, if you follow my crosshairs to the left, you will see that it's because this is support resistance. You will see that these candle bodies are support resistance. That's why I choose the areas I choose. Everything that I have on this channel, everything that I have to offer you, I'm doing this because I want you to be successful. I'm not doing this so that, you know, I can have a comma in my bank account or nothing like that. If you want the extra stuff, well, then that's VIP. If you want the free stuff, watch these videos. It'll be a lot longer for you to get all the knowledge that, I share, but you'll learn it anyway. I'm not in it to, and I love this saying, and people start, man, Joe, I love that. It's so powerful. For me personally, and this is the honest truth, I've been doing this since 2020. I want to get rich with you, not because of you. And it gets me very, very upset when all of these people that are in crypto, they don't share everything. They'll give you little bits and pieces. Oh, if you want the extra part, well, that's $99 an hour for my mentorship. And it's like, man, I'm struggling. Like, I want to learn what you're doing. I don't have $99. Okay, well then just watch my YouTube. But they don't give you all the tips and tricks because they want you to pay them $99 an hour for their mentorship. Here, I show you every single little thing. Moving on. All right. Let's see here. If you're still here in the chat, type a 1. Type a 1 if you're still here in the chat. I just want to see if I've lost anybody. Let's go ahead and do this. And I really appreciate all of the interaction that y'all do. So whenever I ask for ones and y'all are doing ones, that really does. For one, it helps me out knowing that you're still here, knowing that I haven't put you to sleep. And for two, it helps out with YouTube saying, hey, this guy has some interaction. So that's what I would do. And let's see here. This one. Thank you, Midnighter. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you, Scott. Appreciate you. C-Tree. Appreciate you too, as well. Always. You guys are the best. So here, let's go and do this. And this. For this, I'm going to put this as, I just put it red. Because this is the area it needs to break out from. I don't want to put it green because then it might, subconsciously trick you. C-Tree, thank you, man. AD, appreciate you. DD, appreciate you very much for doing the ones. It lets me know, 1, you're here, and 2, you're awake. We have Crypto Online Network. Thank you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you greatly. All right. So let's get back on with the show. Let's go ahead and do our target. Target would be right here. And then, of course, our stop loss would be very tight. How tight do we want it? Do we want it 10? We can do 10. Yeah, let's do 10. We'll give you 2 targets as well. And then the next target would be roughly around here. Notice what I'm going to do right now. Notice what I'm going to do. I go and I look back. This is why I do this. I don't want to just pick a random area. I want to pick an area that is underneath a candle body close or a wick. Right here. This is what I'm looking at. This is why I do what I do, and I show you how I do this. Because I want you to be successful, regardless of if you get the VIP or not. I want you to be successful. I want to show you how I trade. Why am I doing it underneath this? Because this price came down and it stopped. This is support. Price came down and it stopped. This is support. Throughout the entire chart, nothing but support, resistance. But as you're coming up, this is now resistance. So what I'm doing is I'm actually setting my target underneath resistance. So my target comes, my price comes up, my target gets hit prior to possibly getting rejected here. Everybody else has their target right here. You are in a line of thousands and thousands and thousands of people. However, if you are willing to shave off 5, 10, even 20% profits, your profit gets hit much sooner, and you don't have to wait for this. Mine gets hit, yours didn't. Mine gets hit again, yours didn't. And then it does this for several weeks, several months, and then finally yours gets hit. Throughout this entire time, I've been in other trades making more money. I show you how to do all of this. In reference to, am I going to be on Discord later? If you're in the free portion, no. If you're in the paid portion, if you're in the VIP, let me know. If you're in the VIP, yes or no, but do it a complete sentence. Yes, I'm in the VIP, or no, I'm not in the VIP. Because if you're in the VIP, I will do a live, I will do a screen share in the VIP. If not, then of course, I'm updating the charts. So just kind of give you a heads up. But the free version of the 1 hour mentorship that you can ask everything, strategies, indicators, thought process, all that fun stuff. I give a 1 hour free mentorship on Tuesdays. What's today? I don't even know what today is, guys. I love crypto. Man, crypto has changed my life. Okay, so today's Monday. So Tuesday, tomorrow, we have a free 1 hour mentorship. Who does that? Nobody. Nobody. No, not a VIP. Okay, cool. Yeah, so tomorrow you can join us. It's gonna be free. Tomorrow we'll be doing a 1 hour screen share after the live stream. I'm all about you guys. I'm all about making you money, guys. All about making you money. See, Justin, do you want a thing? You want a VIP today? Because we can do it. I'll show you my charts. I'll show you what I'm going over. You can ask me questions. The whole nine. Give you a heads up. Like I'm always here, guys. This is all I do. All I do is crypto. This is all I do. And then if so, then of course it will be in the VIP section. On Tuesdays, it's after the live stream. So normally every day it's 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then straight after the live stream, about 15 minutes, it takes me to set up the room. You won't be able to see the room until until I make it active. And during that time, it gives newcomers time to watch the 2 videos that I have in the sneak peek area to kind of explain how this whole system works. Then after you've watched those videos, more than likely about 5 more minutes, you'll see the room appear as the sneak peek screen share. You go in there and we start. And it's a free hour and you can even tell me, hey Joe, I'm looking at sand. What do you think about it? I look at sand, it's like, oh, it's not ready yet. Here, this, and this. Joe, I'm looking at Pepe. Should I get in it right now? I look at, oh, no, definitely not because of X, Y, and Z. Joe, what are your indicators? Joe, why don't you use indicators? Joe, you can ask me whatever you want. And that's an hour of free mentorship. I give it all to you. And I love interaction. So UK time, I'm not sure, but definitely do a Google on that. What is 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time versus my time? And it'll tell you. Didi says, Joe, you're the best. I try to give you as much as possible because I care that much. I want everybody to be successful. Joe, if you cared about us, why do you talk so much? Just give us the darn sand rapid fire. Sorry, guys. Okay, sand rapid fire. Let's go. Let's see here. Oh, I need to finish too. Sorry, I forgot. I get sidetracked sometimes, guys. Let's see here. This right here. Oh wait, no. I need to do. Oh yeah, I already got it. Okay, cool. So that's what I was doing there. And then let's go and do this. But I mean, I really do truly care about y'all and y'all's success. We're gonna kill it, guys. 47. We're gonna absolutely kill it. This is gonna be the absolute best bull run. I've learned so much, not just trading wise, but also about the market, about the conditions, about different strategies. It's just gonna be amazing. Ride Guy's in the house. What's up, Ride Guy? Appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate you. So happy you're here, man. So happy you're here. See here. So that's 8 p.m. UK time. I am promo you to London crypto fans. Good, man. I appreciate that, dude. If anybody, like if you're in groups, or you have friends in crypto, definitely tell them about this. Definitely tell them about this and let them know that, I give everything out. Like I don't hold anything back. I show you all my secrets. I do talk a lot though. I do talk a lot. So just warn them about that. I'll give you a heads up. All right, moving on. All right, so let's start this. Okay, here we go. This is sand on the daily. I recommend entering on the 4-hour candle close above this level, 0.6910. The level, right? Okay. The candle must close to enter the breakout. My definition of the breakout, more than likely it'll come up, come down. The circles represent the entries, and we have a stop loss of around 10% at 0.6463 with targets of about 26%, 0.9022, and also 56% at 1.1147. If you have a coin you would like me to do rapid fire on, leave it in the comments. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. We'll see you in the next video. Let's make this money. I wasn't going to say it, and I said it. All right. Let's see here. Scott says, Joe, you're the best, man. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. I really do. Like, I so wish, man, if I could have entered this space with somebody who was like me, that just wanted to give the information out to the masses without thinking about myself and my gains. Yeah, sure. You want to learn how to do this? As I'm standing in front of a jet and Rolls Royce and beautiful women, just sign up for my course. It's only $49, and you'll get $20,000 every time you sell a house. You know, and I'm not one of those guys. You know what I mean? Remember those infomercials late at night? Good Lord. Yeah, for me, I wish I really found somebody who truly did care about everybody's success. And I have so many testimonials, it's crazy. And that's, to me, that's worth more than gold. It really is. Like, to know that I'm changing people's lives, and I'm not poking their eyes at the same time, you know. But that's it for me, guys. What I do want to do is I want to give out some shout outs. This is going to be roll call. Everybody who is still here, put a number 5 in the chat. Everybody who is still here, do a number 5 in the chat. I want to do roll call. This has been an amazing stream. Normally the streams are only 1 hour, but we were just going, just chart after chart after chart after chart when it came to some really nice setups. So definitely put a 5 in the chat. I want to see if I can give you a shout out. I love giving shout outs, guys. So let's do this to rapid fire. And that's today's date. So of course we do have Scott. Scott, appreciate you, buddy. Appreciate you for being here. If you're not already, please definitely consider subscribing. If you found any value in this content, please let people know about this. Follow me on Twitter. On Twitter is where it really does help when you share this stuff out. Because on Twitter, you'll see that, I do a lot of posts, and on these posts, you're going to see that, this is some really good stuff that I do. Some really good stuff, and it's TradeIntuition. TradeIntuition. We do have AD in the house. Thank you, AD, for being here. Appreciate you for being here again. You are absolutely the best. Just to let you know, Scott, you're my favorite. I'm going to tell you that right now. Scott is my favorite. AD, I greatly appreciate all the hard work and effort and all the sharing and liking and retweeting my comments. You are my favorite. Sam the man. Appreciate you, Sam. You are, again, my favorite. Always helping me with all of the content, always helping me, on the streams, being very interactive, always smashing the likes. You're my favorite. And of course, there's AD. AD, I'm pretty sure I've told you this a few times already today. AD, you are my favorite. I am so grateful to have you not only as a friend, but a crypto buddy and somebody who helps me out on the streams. You are the best and my favorite. Speaking about favorites, Rye Guy, my man, longtime friend, longtime crypto buddy, Rye Guy is in the house. Rye Guy has to be, by far, my favorite. Rye Guy, you are my favorite. Then, of course, we have Seed Tree. Seed Tree, man, not sure if I should buy the M3 MacBook Air or Windows laptop. Man, these Windows computers are getting very cheap. Very cheap. I've never had a MacBook, but just knowing that you're debating which one to get, that makes you my favorite. You are my favorite, my friend. You are my favorite. AD says, I'm glad I was able to catch it due to my work schedule lately. I haven't been able to. Hey, no problem, man. No problem. We got Justin R. Justin R, appreciate all the input you had today on today's stream. You are my favorite. I don't know if that's a surprise or not, but you are my favorite. Guys, everybody who's in here, my favorite. Make sure to smash the like. Make sure to tell everybody about the channel. Make sure to, especially on Twitter, repost all of my stuff, like all of my stuff, comment on all of my stuff. That's going to put my content out in front of other people. I greatly appreciate your time. I absolutely love that you're here spending your time with me. And for those of you who are here and didn't say hi, it's okay. We'll say hi next time. And I do thank you guys so very much. We'll see you on the next live stream. And on top of that, I'm not sure. Oh, we got Midnighter. I forgot. Midnighter. This would have been horrible if I would have forgot to tell you something. Midnighter, you are my favorite. You are my favorite. It's getting pretty late over here. I'm not sure what time it is your time, but it is 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So once again, I don't know what time it is where you're at. All I know, it's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe. This is TradingIntuition. And as always, let's make this money. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in 3, 2, and 1.